Talk about running out of gas on the way to the meet. Shout out Blanco though. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay, not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't walk around at all. Entirely filled from that parking lot to this parking lot, but you know, I'm just hanging out with everybody. So apparently the homie, if you guys remember this guy, ITB, EF hat, EG hat, sorry, my bad. This right here, you guys remember? I did a little Instagram short on it with the Chucky on there. This thing is gonna go have some fun with this car right here. So yeah, I completely missed the entire car meet, the import showdown. Freaking awesome hanging out with some of you guys. And honestly, it's the Mexico stuff I'm looking for. So we're about to get out of here soon, and probably see you guys at the strip. Brandon, when you fly, do that little hop you just did, all right? That shit was hilarious. Yeah. Hey, that RX-6 got some heat though. That RX-6 is fucking moving though. It's moving. You want to do one hit before you go? Right here, my boy. K-Swap EG, all motor. For fun.
All motor with that smile.
I mean, he's a driver, but it's stock. It's a stock K24.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna do 1, 2, down. Okay. $3.99. 2.1 gallon?
I'm not the back part. Just to let you guys in because I saw that car just right there.
Okay. We out here with the My Film boys, you know what I'm saying? You guys remember this OG right here? Boosted Furio? No. The homie Mock Films. Hey, it was good hanging out with y'all today, man. what I'm saying? Let me know when that 2420 get going.
Yeah, let's do it.
You too, the automatic CRV, let me know when it's boosted. You know what I mean? So this guy, he drives 6 hours up north to come hang out with us, give us a hand with Mario ZK. And they were supposed to mob back together, you know what I'm saying? So that way they can keep each other accompanied. But this guy just wants to take off early. He don't want to hang out with him. So he's going to drive 6 hours by himself and then...
Family emergency.
No, we don't say that. It's not family emergency. He just don't want to hang out with us no more. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't say that.
yeah, it is what it is.
You did say no.
Yeah, you did say no at the end of the day.
Ah, that's for me.
Yeah, no, actually, not just playing, guys. He has to take off because he has a family emergency. He was supposed to leave with him, but his car unfortunately ran into another issue. The custom fitting we made yesterday to make this all work burst a little bit, so there's a lot of oil leaks. They were supposed to leave together, but he's gonna have to stick around a little bit because we're gonna fix this. We have an exhaust leak right there because, you know, ATK right? So we got to fix the exhaust leak right here between the turbo and the manifold and get this thing all buttoned up, bleed the cooling system a little bit. It did get a little hot today to the point it threw that non-existent code 11 for overheating, and he has a 4-hour drive, 6-4. So we want to make sure his car is good so he can enjoy it driving home. I think it'll be okay because it's going to be cold when you leave here, but for the most part though, shout out to Matt for coming through. He drove 6 hours by himself. I mean, not like I haven't done this a million times, but anyways, he pulled up to give us a hand and also come and hang out. And like Mario said, man, we were trying to make it a good weekend, and
It was great.
it was an amazing weekend. Not often I get to hang out with these boys, so when we do, we do. Hopefully soon we'll head to SoCal because, you know what I'm saying, trying to bring the sedan out there with the homie Slimeball, the homie Automotive Anatomy, and maybe we'll get into something, maybe another pop-up meet. Don't hold me to it. We might do some before the year ends, but you know what I'm saying, when these guys are out here, we try to have some good time, and when them out there, we always try to make that a great time. So Matt, thank you for coming up. You know what I'm saying? Glad you came out here. We could experience some car building, some racing, some... You didn't make it to car meet, y'all slept. I'm gonna keep talking. These guys slept all day. After coming back from the dyno, I freaking slept 30 minutes, woke up and took off to the car meet. So they slept in, but regardless, they did drive up. They got to experience the port a little bit. This guy got to experience the port a little bit. And then here's the you know, ATK. You know, attack, the car attacked and it attacked back. So but anyways, Matt, drive fucking safe, bro. And I need to blur that out because I shouldn't be swearing, but drive safe, man. Get some snacks, use the bathroom, stay warm, take it easy. Let me know when you get home.
Will do. Yes,
sir. So to fix Mario's car, he has a Pulsar Gen 2 GT 3076R, right? T51R mod. I mean, unnecessary information, but I have a Garrett GT 3076 dual ball bearing with the cast wheel. This is one of the first 3076 that came to the market, and nowadays these come in the billet 11 blade. But anyways, this is a dash 3 fitting right here on my turbo, practically the same turbo. I'm hoping the thread pitch is the same. So I'm gonna have you take this fitting off my turbo, right? You can compensate me for it because I literally just bought that brand new. On his turbo, I didn't really explain this in the dyno video because there was so much going on so late. His line got caught up on the manifold and melted the Teflon on the inside, which then caused a bunch of oil to squirt out over there, right? So Guy kindly enough gave us his -3 line, which is this right here, and his turbo feed is actually a -4 because previous line was a -4. So we had to modify this fitting down low, which was a 3 to a 3. We found a thread pitch for what an AN4 is, so we tapped and drilled and tapped it. Guy drilled and tapped it for a -4, which then we used the adapter on top of the -4 restrictor and convert the top to a -3, which then we ran this adapter to a 390 that goes into the 3 line. And the oil is actually pissing out of this black fitting right here. So taking the -3 off my turbo to put it on here eliminates all of that, and we might end up just using this one on the top right here because this is a stainless steel unit, quality unit, which would kick the line at a 90 instead of having this go straight on the top, which then, you know, the line itself could potentially just kind of bend into the hood. But other than that, fix this. We might try to tighten down these bolts. I might tack it in place so it doesn't back itself out. I might take it off and put a gasket in it. Problem is the studs they provided with the ATK kit, it's just isn't long enough, and if I had bolts to use a bolt instead of nut and bolt system or nut and stud system, I would do that. I don't have any, so we're gonna figure out something with the leakage between the T3 housing and the manifold. Other than that, probably just re-bleed the cooling system and, you know what I'm saying, get Mario on his way. So I'm sorry this video is a lot more talking. I think this is more so a kind of a day in the life without a major task, because you guys know the things I do here with the videos on the channel is just build. This is one of those days where I'm just kind of like enjoying myself, just doing things like, you know, going to the car meet Mexico. I wish I could have got more for you guys, but you know, this is just one of those day in the life type of video, I guess. So we're really just trying to get the homie to, you know, make his trip back home safely. So for this one, you just gotta take off the water line right here in the front. Then this comes off. Well, technically you can just take off the AN line right here.
Yeah, take it off right now.
And then you slide it over, take off that, right? And then you take off this dash 3, which is, I believe, a 11 or a 13. And then you take off the restrictor to the turbo, which is a 14. So 13 hand, 14 socket. I'm actually going to be switching out the 3076, and before you guys ask me, this is not going to be for sale. I got it for a good deal from a friend and has been worked great for me. I'm going to keep this for a B series setup because I feel like it's too small. Although his 3076 still made 420, I feel like this is a little too small for me. So I actually bought another turbo, a Precision 6266, which is what I had on here before with the other manifold, but I took it all and put it into the sedan. But I'm going to be going back to a 6266 for the log, so that way we can make the power efficiently instead of trying to put a bunch of PSI to this smaller turbo to make the goal that I'm shooting for. But yeah, go ahead and just pop that off and I'll start cranking that one out. So right now, guys, it is 10:30. We've been working on the EK for a little bit here. The car had a crazy like idle surge. It had like a hard start, like a dead battery. Coming home from you know, the meet in San Leandro today, and we fixed the feed line. It's not dripping anymore. We have the restrictor off my turbo. We got rid of all of the stacked adapters, so now it's just one fitting, and no more leakage there. That's good. We re-bled the cooling system. The cooling system seems to be good. It turns out the alternator was only charging 11.2, 11.3, and it wasn't charging the battery at all. So the battery kept dying, like it had a weak crank because not enough juice. So we went to O'Reilly's literally 5 minutes before they closed. They had a reman alternator. It is currently charging 14.0, 13.9, so that's freaking awesome. That battery should be able to fully charge. It is brand new from last year, so you know, hopefully it charges and hold charges. But right now the car actually sounds really good because it was fluctuating idle all crazy earlier, and I feel like with the car running low on voltage is also a cause of why this car was getting super high in temperature. I drive my car in front of him and I was doing like 189, 195 while he was creeping up to 230 in temps, causing the check engine light. I feel like the alternator not keeping up is causing the engine to like work more load and stuff like that. So hopefully his temperature looks better when he drives home, although it is kind of dark and cold. But for the most part, this thing sounds like it's ready to hit the road. So another thing too, we also put a gasket between the turbo flange and the turbo itself, so there's no more exhaust leak there. Hopefully this thing makes it home. You know, I have confidence that this car will, and as the owner, the driver of the vehicle, you have to be confident on it as well too. So you know, in a moment here, Mario's gonna head home and we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna spend the next couple of days honestly cleaning the heck out of my garage, man, because it has been a long 3-4 freaking days since you've been here working on this EK, and I wouldn't have changed it because the homie is now turboed. You're having a blast, miles per gallon, and I had a great time working on this with a friend, Mario and Matt, and I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, I call it the Ronald McDonald because obviously it's red and yellow, but we're gonna wrap it up for this video, man. I'm super duper trooper tired. You guys may notice that the video upload is gonna be a little staggered because of me having to take some rest. I'm supposed to edit tonight, but I'm gonna skip today. I'm gonna get back on schedule hopefully the following week. But I hope you guys enjoyed the videos up to this point. Mario ZK, motor out, turbo kit build. We did some tuning and also a little bit of Mexico for the very first time. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for back to regular programming here on the driveway, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.